And good evening, welcome back to the Highliner Activity Center. We got more volleyball here tonight on the Highliner Activity Network. Valley City and the Fargo Shanley Deacons varsity match coming up here at 7 o'clock. We've got JV warming up and getting ready to get things started here in just about 5 minutes from right now. And a good evening, Paul McDonald with you here from the Hack. High school volleyball tonight on the Highliner Activity Network, live on YouTube. Well, earlier tonight, Shanley's already got a couple of wins under their belt. In the freshman match, Shanley swept that 25-17, 25-16. And in junior varsity, it was in the C squad, pardon me, it was 25-9 and 25-13. Now, junior varsity coming up. We've got that first serve on the way. Again, well, just a few minutes early. Looks like we'll get started here about 5:40, about 5 minutes ahead of schedule with Valley City and Fargo Shanley Junior Varsity Volleyball coming up from the Hack here on the Highliner Activity Network. And Paul McDonald back with you here at the Hack. And we are just about ready for tonight's volleyball action. Junior varsity volleyball here on the Highliner Activity Network. Valley City and Fargo Shanley. Glad you could be with us here on the Highliner Activity Network. And Jaden Johnson, our cameraman and technical director here. Earlier in our C squad, again, they were Shanley winners 25-9, 25-13. And freshman went to Shanley 25-17 and 25-16. Deacons in their red tops, white numerals, black lettering, black trim. Highliners in their midnight blue, dark blue tops, black shorts, white numerals, and that Highliner Columbia blue lettering. And they are on the left-hand side of your the Shanley on the left, Valley City on the right. Our official getting things straightened out. Our libero, Sheila Rochow, steps in for the Deacons. And actually, we're going to be, again, right a little bit ahead of schedule here for our junior varsity match. It'll be Highliner ball first, the first serve, with Bryn Leak back to serve for Valley City. And we are set for volleyball tonight here on the Highliner Activity Network, live on YouTube. And away we go, junior varsity volleyball. Shanley on the offense. Neat sends it over. On the cover, off of Morgan Larson and out. Point, Shanley, 1-0 Deacons with the early advantage. Tia Ressler now back to serve for the Deacons. 5'8" sophomore setter. Serves it up. Larson pass. Set by Leak. Left-handed attack by Potratz. Rochow. Far side. Attack goes wide and out. I think that was Brook. No, that wasn't. No, it says. I want to say that's 4, but that is definitely not number. That is number 4. Brooklyn Broganreef. That's not 5'4". She's about 5'7", 5'8". Here's the serve by Cam Berg. Shanley on the offense. Tipped here to the near side. Berg now back row. Up ahead by Zahn and then dumped over Burchell. Shanley on the attack. Well, pass misses. Point Valley City. Highliners back-to-back points take a 2-1 advantage here in the opening set. With Cameron Berg to serve. And the right-hander with the serve on the way here near side. Backing up, Wrestler with the set. On the attack, Bogenreef. That goes off Berg and a kill. Bogenreef with the kill, point for Shanley. We're tied at 2. 2-2, Valley City, Fargo Shanley here in set number 1. Now Bogenreef back to serve. An 8th grader. Zahn with the receive. Set by Leak, attack Burchell, tipped, and point Valley City. Burchell with the attack, went off one of the Deacons. Point Highliners up 1-3-2. Burchell out, Kaylee Nielsen in, goes front row for the Highliners. George is on back to serve. Zahn in the red libero jersey, serving 3-2, first set. And she's got the ace. Nice serve, good ace by George Zahn. And the Highliners take a 4-2 lead. First 2-point lead for Valley City. Oh, Bryn Leak lacing up the sneakers. Now we're set to go. Zahn with the serve and another ace. Back-to-back aces, and those are clean aces by Zahn, where they weren't even touched by the receiving team. And she's going to get a few of those during tennis as well this year. And there's 3 in a row. Receive error, point Valley City. 6-2 Highliners. 3 straight aces here by Georgia Zahn. And the right-hander with the serve on the way, far side. Off the receive, Kutzman. Kautzman on the attack through the block attempt, gets the kill. Ellery Kautzman with the kill for the Deacons. 6-3 Highliners. Megan Dietz will go back and serve. Sophomore, 6-1. Serving 3-6 in the opening set for Shanley. Serve into the net. Service error, point Valley City. Back to that biggest lead at 4 points, 7-3. Dakota Potratz now will go back and serve for the Highliners. Potratz serving 7-3 first set. Lefty, service error into the net. Deacon point, 7-4. And Julik back to serve. Sawyer, 5'6" junior. And he's got a couple of 17s. That actually might be Haley Dingman. Here's the attack there by Johnson. Set, Wrestler. Highliners, Potratz to Zahn. Johnson on the attack. Back to the Deacons. Set middle, tipped over Warner and wide and out. Side out, point Highliners, 8-4, Valley City. Anderson Morgan Larson back to the service line. Serving 8-4. And Lauren Larson comes in front row for the Highliners. Morgan with the serve on the way. To the net. Set. Wrestler on the attack. Kautzman. Nice dig by Zahn. Potratz. Lauren Larson gets it over. Free ball for the Deacons. Wrestler sending it again. Kautzman backs up. Far side and out. The line judge here on the near side put the flag down, which is in, and that was clearly out. Point Valley City, 9-4. Actually, I think she was just putting it down to her side. Here's Valley City on the attack. Far side, Johnson attacking for the Highliners. Wrestler. Back set. Bogenreef attack goes long. Point Valley City. Highliners their biggest lead at 6 points, 10-4. And Morgan Larson back serving. 10-4 here in set number 1 for the Highliners. Bogenreef. Wrestler set. And Kautzman into the net. Not a real good set there by Wrestler. 11-4. Shanley trailing Valley City here in the first set. Morgan Larson with the serve. Wrestler set it up to the middle. Warner dumping it over. Larson on the cover. And now over by Nielsen. Back to Shanley. Wrestler backside. Bogenreef attack blocked at the net by Nielsen. And now over. Free ball for Valley City. Potratz to Zahn. Zahn near side. Lauren Larson blocked at the net. Ace block there by Warner. Gets the point. 11-5. Valley City lead is at 6. That'll bring Megan Dietz back in, or check that, Haley Miranda back in, the 5'2" freshman, the only freshman on this JV roster. They have one 8th grader. Potratz setting it up. Nielsen on the attack. Wrestler will set, far side. Bogenreef attacking, and out. Long on the attack by Brooklyn Bogenreef. 12-5. Valley City leading by 7. And Kayla Nielsen back to serve for the Highliners. Serving 12-5, set 1. Wrestler, bump set, far side. Bogenreef hit the top of the net. Larson on the dig. Potratz to Lauren Larson, attacking far corner, and out. No tip. Point Deacons. 12-6. Valley City leading by 6 in set 1. Nelson the libero. Sheila Rochelle back to serve. And the serve on the way. Potratz setting it. Birchall attacking. Tipped at the net. Wrestler set middle. Bogenreef on the attack and the kill. It was tipped, but in anyway. 12-7. Lead is at 5. Rochelle, 5'7" junior. 7 juniors on this junior varsity roster. 3 sophomores, 8th grader, 9th grader for Shanley. And Rochelle with the serve. On receive, Larson. Potratz, Lauren Larson on the attack. Rochelle to Wrestler. Wrestler far side. Bogenreef attacking. Zahn with a nice dig. And Lauren Larson keeps it alive. Potratz will get it over. Here for Fargo Shanley. Wrestler bump set far side. Bogenreef attacking back row. Zahn pass to Potratz. Backside. Johnson on the attack. Nice diving dig by the Deacons. Now Bogenreef goes cross court. Larson covers there. Back set by Potratz. Over by Johnson. Back to Valley City, or to Shanley. Set middle. Dietz dropping it over. Nice diving dig there by Potratz. Larson gets it over to Johnson. She'll get it over. Shanley again on the slide. Here's Dietz on the attack. Potratz gets the dig to Johnson. Far side, Birchall. Back to Fargo Shanley. Wrestler setting it up. Bogenreef to that far corner. Off Potratz. Kept live by Zahn. Then Morgan Larson gets it over. Back to the Shanley. Wrestler setting it up. Bogenreef attacking. There's Zahn with the dig. Back to Potratz. Up to Lauren Larson. Dropping it near side. Kept alive. Dingman. Now dropped over by Wrestler. She's beaten to the net there, Birchall. Now Dingman back to the middle. Rochelle gets it over. Free ball, Highliners. Morgan Larson. Dietz with the set. And Johnson gets it over. And pass. Dietz. Rochelle. Bogenreef over. Back to Valley City. Tipped over. And nice cover there by Bogenreef. Tipped over by Dietz. Kept alive in the cover by Johnson. Over by Potratz. Tipped up by Miranda. And then that one goes off of Wrestler. Wow, great volley. And the Highliners will get the point. Great volley, both sides. And Valley City survives and picks up the point. 13-7. Highliners by half dozen. Now they'll bring Bryn Leak in to serve for Valley City. Serving 13-7, set 1. And the serve on the way. Bogenreef to the middle. Dietz, far corner, and out. Point, Valley City. 14-7 Highliners. Their biggest lead. That equals their biggest lead. 11-4, also a 7-point lead. Here's Leak serving. On the way. Wrestler on the slide. Dietz again attacking. Back row, Zahn with the dig. That's going to go out. 14-8. Shanley with the point. Down by 6. And back to serve. The libero, Taya Wrestler. And the serve by Wrestler, Lauren Larson. Pass, Leak. Near side, Potratz. Through the block, gets the kill. Dakota Potratz with the kill for Valley City. Back to a 7-point lead at 15-8. Now Cameron Berg back to serve for the Highliners. Sends it over. Bogenreef. There's an ace. Bogenreef's pass could not be handled up front by Wrestler. 16-8. Biggest lead here for the Highliners at 8 points. And Leak with the serve. Bogenreef to the net. Nope, nothing there by Wrestler. Another point, Valley City. And we are going to get a timeout taken by the Deacons. Valley City up 17-8 here in set number 1. We're going to step aside. This is Highlander Volleyball from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. (17-8) Valley City leading here in the junior varsity game. And the serve by Cameron Berg. Wrestler for the Deacons, Dietz. Nice dig, Berg. And I'm going to call a net violation on Valley City. That's going to go against Burchell on the block attempt. So 17-9, Deacons gain a point. That's in Brooklyn Bogenreef back to serve. Bogenreef serving for Shanley. Zahn. Nice cover there, and then over by Burchell. Bogenreef, Wrestler, Bogenreef, backside, attack, blocked at the net there by Katie Burchell. Point Valley City. Burchell with a nice block, 18-9. Highlanders back to that 9-point lead. That'll send Katie back to serve. Will be Georgia Zahn. And the serve on the way. To the net, set middle, attack Dietz, Zahn on the dig. Leak here to the near side. Berg, far corner, out. Point to Fargo Shanley. Highlanders up 18-10. And back to serve, Megan Dietz, 6'1" sophomore. Serving 10-18 first set. Zahn receives, pass to Leak. Leak quick set, Potrat's on the attack. That's off Dietz and a kill. Point Valley City, 19-10. Highlanders, their third 9-point lead. This one 19-10. They've led 17-8 and 18-9. And back to serve will be Dakota Potrat, serving 19-10 for Valley City. Serve here. Wrestler set near side. On the attack by Dingman. Now back here near side. Johnson dumping it over. Rochelle, Wrestler set far side. Kautzman attacking. Covered there by Potratz to Zahn. Cross court Morgan Larson and the kill. Morgan Larson with the kill. Highliners up by 10. That is their biggest lead of the set at 12-10. And Dakota Potratz with the serve. On the way, Bogenreef. Kautzman to the middle, wrestle over. Free ball for Valley City. Potratz, Zahn. Far side, Johnson attack through the block attempt. Bogenreef passes to Wrestler. She'll backside. On the attack, Dingman. Now back to Potratz to Zahn. Morgan Larson again on the attack. Here's Rochelle, the Wrestler, far side. Kautzman delivering into the net. Point Highliners, 21-10, Valley City. Leading by 11. And Valley City's junior varsity is sophomores and freshmen with one 8th grader. It's juniors and sophomore for Shanley with one 8th grader and a 9th grader. There's a serve error by Potratz. 21-11, the point to Fargo Shanley. And the serve here. We've got an ace on the serve. And it's 21-12, the lead at 9. Dingman back serving. Serving 12-21, the serve on the way. Zahn. Potratz will set near side. Lars Johnson on the attack. Now Dingman to Rochelle to the middle. Kautzman brings it over. Valley City with Zahn. Pass. Potratz set. Morgan Larson attack. Far corner. And kept the line. Nope, they're not going to get to it. That one hit, I think, off the lip of Rochelle. I think she got too close to Bogenreef and took that one into the lip. Point for Valley City. 22-12 Highliners. And back to serve. Morgan Larson serving 22-12. The right-hander with the serve. Rochelle, wrestler, set middle. On the attack, Warner. Larson, Potratz, Lauren Larson on the attack. At the net with the pass, wrestler. She'll set it. Gautzman over. On the cover, Potratz, Zahn near side. Lauren Larson into the net. That'll be 4 hits on Valley City. 22-13. Highliners lead is down to 9. That'll bring Haley Miranda in defensively and to serve for Shanley. Serving 13-22. Serve on the way. Lauren Larson, free ball at the net, put over by one. Here's deep to Potratz, setting it up. Larson. Bogenreef, wrestler, back to Bogenreef on the attack. Nice dig by Zahn. Potratz, she'll drop it over again. No, they did got it over. See there, boy. Nice job by Shanley. Here's Johnson on the attack and the kill. Ryland Johnson with a kill for the Highliners. 23-13. Back to a 10-point lead. And the Highliners will serve with Kaylee Nielsen. Birchall comes in front row for Valley City. Served by Kaylee Nielsen. Vessler, far side. Bogenreef attack and the kill. Point Deacons. 23-14. Dietz back in. Comes front row for Shanley. Rochelle to serve. Serving 14-23. Zahn receives, pass. Potratz, Larson into the net. Point Shanley, 23-15. Deacons down 8. There's the serve on the way. Lauren Larson, pass. Potratz kind of punched that set and punched it into the net. Point Shanley, 23-16. Deacons down by 7. And Rochelle back serving for Fargo Shanley. Serving 16-23 in the opening set. Potratz set near side. Lauren Larson will get it over. Back here to the Deacons. Wrestler set middle. Dietz on the attack and the kill. A run here for Fargo Shanley. 4 in a row. 23-17. They're within a half dozen. And now back to Rochelle serving here for Fargo Shanley. Serving 17-23. Serve on the way. Larson, Potratz, Birchall over, and point. Valley City on the side out. 24-17, set point for the Highliners. Bryn Leak will go back and serve. Serving 24-17 for Valley City. And a jump serve by Leak on the way. Wrestler will set it for Bogenreef on the attack. Zahn with the dig. Leak, backside, set, Potratz over. On the cover. Wrestler, Bogenreef, cross-court tip, dropping it in. Off of Larson, point Deacons. 24-18, set point number 2 for Valley City. And Tia Wrestler back to serve. Serve on the way. Larson to Dietz. Near side, over Potratz, and gets the point, and the Highliners will take the opening set, 25-18. Valley City leads 1-0. We'll step aside. We have got set number 2 coming up. It's the Highliners and the Deacons Junior Varsity Volleyball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network. Bob McDonald back with you here at the Hack as we are getting ready for set number 2 in our junior varsity matchup here between Fargo Shanley and Valley City. Homecoming week for the Highliners. We've got the pep rally at 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, and you can watch that right here on the Highline Activity Network. And then, of course, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, the Highliners and the West Fargo Horace Hawks. Homecoming football from Hannah Field tomorrow night, 7 o'clock kickoff. We will not have the parade, but again, the parade at 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but we will not have that on the Highline Activity Network. Wrestler back to serve here. Getting things started, second set for the Deacons. Here's Leak, set middle, over by Burchell. And the Deacons now on the offense. Boganry, she'll get it over, free ball, zone. To Leak. Boy, Burchell was coming in on the slide, and Larson didn't know what to do. And didn't know if she had to get out of the way or hit it. And then when she did tried to get it over, she hit it into the net. Point Deacons. And an early 1-0 lead for Shanley. Set by Leak. Burchell was blocked at the net. Now Leak will cross it and get it over. Nigman over and Wrestler to Boganry. On the attack, back rows on with the dig. Leak will set near side. Potratz on the attack. Miranda gets it up to Wrestler. And that's going to be a point over by the scores table and out. Point for Valley City. We're tied at 1. 1-1 Highliners and Fargo Shanley. And now we get the ball. Back serve. Cameron Berg serving here for the Highliners. Serve on the way. Miranda. Wrestler. Backside. Hangman over. Now Berg. Set. Leak. Potratz attacking. Miranda pass. Set. Wrestler middle. Dietz dropping it over. There on the cover. Larson. Back set. Leak. Up and over by Potratz. And into the net. On the set attempt by Wrestler. Point Valley City. Highliners up 2-1. 2-1 Valley City. And now the serve on the way by Cameron Berg. Over by Dingman. Now here comes Zahn. Leak, set, Potratz attacking. On the dig, Rushout. Miranda, Rushout gets it over. Now back to Berg. Set, backside by Leak, over Potratz. Back here to Shanley. Dietz tipped at the net, get the live off the elbow of Potratz, and they'll drop for a point. Point Fargo Shanley on the side out. We're tied at 2. And that will send Brooklyn Bogery back to serve for the Shanley Deacons. Serving 2-2 here in set 2. Serve up and over. Zahn, free ball to the net. Dietz right there and drops it in for the point. Zahn's receive, went up and over, just barely over the net. Dietz was there to drive it home for the point. And the Deacons have their first lead since, well, they did have a 1-0 lead in both the first and second set. Now take a 3-2 lead here. And I'll make it 4-2. Serve receive error there by Berg. And it's a 4-2 advantage for Fargo Shanley. Boganry serving. Here Larson. Leak. Back to Larson. Over the net. Shanley, quick set middle. Dietz from Wrestler. Wide. Side out. On the attack error. Point Valley City. Highliners 3-4. Trailing by 1. As the serve by Zahn. Rush out to Wrestler. Wrestler back set. Dingman, nope. Cover Potratz. To Leak. Back to Potratz. Wrestler. Rush out backside. Kautzman on the attack into the net. Point Valley City. We are tied at 4. 2 in a row here for the Highliners to tie things up 4-4. Georgia's on, back to serve for Valley City. Wrestler tips it over. There's Nielsen. Leak. Set Potratz on the attack. Boganry to Wrestler. Setting it up. Kautzman hits the top of the net and in. Point on the kill for Shanley. 5-4. Deacons lead by 1. Now send Dietz back to the service line. Megan Dietz. 6'1 sophomore. Serving 5-4 in set 2. And zip that one over. Good hard serve. Larson. Leak. Now Berg. Now Dietz pass, Wrestler, set, middle, tipped at the net by a stick. Out to the net here, Nielsen over to Wrestler. Wrestler got it up to Dingman, and Kautzman on the attack. Here's Larson for the Highliners. Over by Nielsen. Free ball for Shanley. Wrestler setting it, Kautzman on the attack. Zahn digs, pass to Lee, set middle, Nielsen up and over. Now Dietz back to Wrestler, she'll try it again. Far side Bogenreef on the attack, and the kill. Point for Shanley, 6-4, Deacons back up by 2. Equaling their biggest lead here in the set. Up 6-4 in set 2. And the serve by the right-hander. Larson, Leak, Nielsen. Blocked at the net. Cover there, Nielsen. Leak sets it back up. Tipped over for the Highliners. Wrestler here near side. Inman gets it over. Fargo for Valley City. Zahn, far side, Potrats. And the cover, Bogenreef, back set, back to Bogenreef, hit the top of the net. That'll be a point, Valley City. Highlanders down 1, 6-5. And that will bring Potrats to the service line. Brandon Johnson checks in front row for Valley City. Potrats with the serve. The lefty, Bogenreef, Wrestler. Our side, Kautzman. Zahn on the dig. Potrats set near side. Larson attacking. Kautzman kept alive by Bogenreef, over by Rasha. Zahn. Back set. Potrats tipped over Johnson. Rasha here to the near side, into the net. Dingman. Side out. Or actually attacker, if you will, into the net. Point Valley City. We are tied 6-6. Our fourth tie here in this first set. And back to serve. Dakota Potrats for Valley City. Go to the near side. Shanley. And they will just get it over on 3. Nielsen. Potrats. Berg into the net. Attacker, point Shanley. Deacons back up 1, 7-6. And back to serve. Haley Dingman. Serving 7-6, opening in the second set into the net. Service there, we're tied at 7. Fifth tie here in the first set. In comes Lauren Larson. And back to serve, Morgan Larson. Morgan serving 7-7 here in set 2 for Valley City. Wrestler set middle. Tipped over. Stitch now back to the Highliners. Larson, far corner. Rashaw to Wrestler. Kautzman into the net. Attack here, Point Valley City. Highlanders take their first lead at 2-1, since 2-1, at 8-7. 8-7, Highlanders up and serving with Morgan Larson. And it's going to be 9-7. Receive air there on the Deacons. And the Highlanders up 2 at 9-7. Morgan Larson serving for Valley City. Wrestler set middle. Stitch goes cross court with a tip. Out. Point Highlanders. 4-point run here for Valley City. And they're up 10-7. And Larson with the serve. Bogenreef. Wrestler. Kautzman far side. Hits it over. To Potrats. Zahn. Ryland Johnson on the attack. And Bogenreef with a dig. Kautzman on the attack. Back row. Zahn digs. Gets it off to Potrats. Near side. Attack Nielsen. Schau. Back to Wrestler. Attack Bogenreef. Into the net. Attack error. Point Valley City. That's 5 in a row now for the Highliners. And they take an 11-7 lead here in the second set. They won the first set 25-18. And leading 11-7 here in the second set. Kautzman, far side, gets it over. Free ball for Valley City. And was that on the backside of the antenna? It was. Line judge in that far corner. That was out. 6-point run here for the Highliners and leading at 12-7. Junior varsity volleyball here. And Morgan Larson to serve for Valley City. Rajal, set middle, on the attack, Stitch, and that goes long. Point Valley City. 7-0 run here by the Highliners. 13-7, they lead here in the second set. Ball got away there underneath the table, back behind by the back wall. Now Morgan Larson serving 13-7. No. Oh, just got it over and here to the near side. Now a free ball here for Valley City. Nielsen, Potratz, attack Lauren Larson. Bogerney, Wrestler. Set, Kautzman, far side on the attack. Potratz, Nielsen. Now Zahn over, free ball for the Deacons. Shot to Wrestler. She'll go back row, attack Bogenreef, in for the kill. That stopped a 7-point run there for Valley City, Point Shanley. And now back within 5 at 8-13. Haley Miranda back in. She'll go back row. Serving 13-8 here in set 2. Zahn receives, Potratz. Set for Nielsen. And pass by Roach. Now over by Bogenreef. Zahn. Potratz. Nielsen over. Roach. Wrestler. Set middle. On the attack. Ball tipped at the net. Back to Valley City. Nielsen gets it over. Here's Miranda. Wrestler set far side. Bogenreef tipping it over the blockers. On the cover. Potratz. Zahn. Far side. Johnson attacking. Miranda with the dig. Wrestler tipping it over. Right there to Larson. Morgan gets it to Potratz and over. Back here, Shanley, Wrestler. Stitch goes cross court, hits the net, and it goes out. Point Valley City. 14-8. Highlanders lead back up to 6. They have led by as much as 6. Now 13-7 here, 14-8. Kaylee Nielsen back to serve for Valley City. Hit the top of the net, got it over. Free ball here for the Highlanders. Larson, Potratz, Lauren Larson attack off Miranda and the kill. Point Valley City, 15-8. Timeout, Deacons. 15-8, Valley City up by 7. That is their largest lead here in this second set. We're back with more Highlander volleyball from the Hack on the Highlander Activity Network. Well, both teams using the full 60 seconds in the huddle here. Highlanders lead 15-8. One time Shanley led 6-4, had a 7-6 lead. Valley City rattled off 7 in a row to take a 13-7 lead. And now leading 15-8. Miranda at the net, Wrestler, tipped at the net. Free ball here near side. Larson right at the net, tipped over Birchall. Kept alive by Katie, and then Larson gets it over. Miranda for Shanley. Wrestler far side. Bogenreef attacking. Tipped at the net. Kept alive by Nielsen. She has to hurry up. Get out of the way. Morgan Larson passes over by Potratz. Back to the Deacons. Wrestler set middle. Pitch on the attack. And through the block attempt gets the kill. Point Shanley. That's 15-9. Deacons with the serve. Sealer rush out. The libero serving. Here's Birchall. Lauren Larson on the attack and out. Point Deacons. 15-10. Shanley down 5. And Rushall with the serve. Larson pass. Potratz to the middle. Birchall over. Free ball Shanley. Rushall to Wrestler. Wrestler set. On the slide. Dietz sits it into the net. Ooh, that should have been 4 hits. No. They say it was touched by one of the Highlanders. Here's Potratz to Zahn. Zahn, far side, Johnson over. Now Dietz, Bogenreef to Wrestler. She'll get it over. Tipped at the net by Larson and out. I think her tip hit the antenna. Point Fargo Shanley. It's 15-11. Deacons down by 4 with a 3-point mini run here. And cut the lead down to 4, 15-11. Here's the serve. Rushall with the serve for the Deacons. Larson. Potratz middle. Birchall on the attack. Nice cover on the dig there, partly Miranda. On the far side, Bogany, Larson, Potrat set, Lauren Larson, back row, Grashow, no, onto the net, off the Dietz, Point Valley City. Back up by 5, 16-11. Bryn Leak now will go back and serve for the Highliners. Serving 16-11 in set 1, or set 2. Serve on the way. Wrestler to the middle. Dietz tipping around the blockers. There's Potratz in the cover. Leak to Burchell. Burchell blocked at the net. That'll be 4 hits on the Highliners. Point Shanley, 16-12. Down by 4. And we'll send Taya Wrestler back to serve. Serve on the way. Zahn to Leak. Quick set middle. Burchell on the attack. Miranda with the dig. Wrestler far side. Bogenreef cross court 2 and tip and in. Well, the one now they say out. They did say out. It was out. The line judges 17-12. Highliners lead is at 5. Well, they made a quick change of decision. Cameron Berg back to serve for Valley City. Miranda received to Wrestler. Dietz over the blockers. Cover there. Larson back to Dietz. Back to Morgan Larson on the attack. Rush out. Wrestler. And Dietz gets it over. Free ball, Valley City. Zahn. Dietz back set. Potratz on the attack. Through the block, gets the kill. Dakota Potratz with the kill. Highliners lead by a half dozen, 18-12. Here, a 6-point lead for Valley City in the second set. Cameron Berg serving into the net. Service error, Point Deacons. 13-18. Lead back to 5. Griffin Bogenreef back to serve for the Deacons. The right-hander served near side and the ace. Diving attempt to receive by Morgan Larson comes up short. 18-14. Shanley within 4. Bogenreef with the serve. Zahn. Back set Leak. Tipped over. Kill there by Potratz with the tip. 19-14. Back to a 5-point lead for the Highliners. Now we'll send Georgia Zahn back to the service line for Valley City. Serving 19-14. Zahn, hard serve. Rochelle, Wrestler, near side, back over. Here come the Deacons. Kautzman into the net. Point Valley City. 6-point lead, 20-14 for the Highliners. And Georgia's on to serve. Serving 20-14. Here's Rochelle. Wrestler to Dietz. Dietz up the line by Nielsen to Berg. Over by Leak. Rochelle to Wrestler. Set Dietz. Dietz attack. Blocked at the net. Dingman back to Wrestler. She'll get into the net with the 2-hand of Bush. Point Valley City. 21-14. Highlanders lead by 7. Timeout, Shanley. 21-14. Valley City leading by 7 here in set number 2. They won the first set 25-18. We're back with more Highlander volleyball from the Hack on the Highlander TV Network. We come out of the timeout. Valley City up 21-14. Dietz on the attack for the Deacons. Berg, Leak, set middle. Nielsen on the attack. Now back to Wrestler for the Deacons. Kautzman far side attack. Zahn with the dig. Leak back set. Potratz attacking on the dig. Bogenreef. Wrestler on the back to Bogenreef. She'll attack and out. No tip. Point Valley City. 22-14. Highliners by 8. Georgia's on serving. Bogenreef to Wrestler. Kautzman far side into the net. 4 hits against the Deacons. Point Valley City, 23-14. Highliners by 9. And Georgia's on to serve. Into the net, side out. Point Deacons, 23-15. Dietz will go back and serve. Caitlin Stitches up front row for Shanley. 23-15, Valley City leading. Dietz with the serve for the Deacons. Hit the top of the net, goes off Berg for the ace. 23-16. Deacons down 7. And they continue to serve. Trailing 23-16. And the right-hander, Dietz, with the serve. Now Larson to Berg to Potratz over. Now Wrestler, Dietz, Degman gets it over. Is on with the dig. Leak setting it. Morgan Larson attack in the corner, out. Point Shanley, 23-17. 3 in a row here, but the Deacons are within 6. Megan Dietz to serve. 6'1" sophomore. Sends it over. Larson receives. Pass to Leak. Leak set. Potratz on the attack. Off of Bogany from the point. 24-17. And set and match point here for Valley City. In his junior varsity match. It'll be Dakota Potratz back to serve for the Highliners. Serving 24-17. Serve on the way. Bogany received. That's an ace. That's a point for Valley City. And the Highliners take the second set 25-17. And they sweep Shanley here in the junior varsity match. So it is 2-1. Shanley has taken 2 as they won the C squad and the ninth grade match. Valley City now has the JV. So they're going to try to split tonight's 4 volleyball matches as the varsity is coming up here. And we're going to get started with that around 6:50. We'll be back at 6:45 with our pregame as Valley City and Fargo Shanley varsity volleyball coming up. These junior varsity winning tonight 25-18, 25-17. You're listening to Highliner Volleyball from the Hack on the Highliner Activity Network.